I don't know if you can tell by the way I just got on the bike, but I've hurt my back. I made the fatal error of going to bed, and when I woke up, my back was killing me. Must be a getting to 50 thing. Anyway, I had a bigger plan for today. I had a bigger route planned, but I figured I can have a bad back at home, or I can have a bad back in the woods. So I thought I'd come out with my bike, try a few new bits of gear, simulate the way I'm planning on doing bikepacking in the future, and just get some fresh air. How can that be a bad idea? Also a good opportunity to show you properly the new things I bought. I'll stop in a bit and you can have a look. Bit tight. This is one of those things where I'm going to get so far and get stuck and then can't get out. I've canoed on this. There's a video. My first ever video. Ross and I came out here and did a camp and canoed. It was good. Seems like a long time ago. It wasn't that long, less than a year. Brings me to the fact that I have now over 2,000 subscribers, which is crazy. 1,000 came and went in a blink of an eye. I don't think I even noticed that. That was whilst I was away. But yeah, I think I got an extra boost with the GDMBR. Well, I know I did. But 2,000 subscribers. Thank you all. Still stuck on this bridge. Two-hand job. So, new things. Front rack. It's an Old Man Mountain divide rack, the USA made version. I like it so far. It can be used on the back or the front, and you can mount panniers to it. These are the tail fin 5-litre panniers. I have got something in there at the moment, but not a lot really. No weight. I'm trying not to put weight on the front, even though this is a through axle mounted rack, and that should be fine for carbon forks. I don't particularly want a lot of weight on the front, but that's the plan anyway. Keep it nice and light. This here is a Wald 137 mesh basket. This bag is designed to fit in the basket, so it straps in. This is the outer shell. I've got the X-Pack version, and it's the bag, rando bag I think they call them, designed to fit in that basket. I like it so far. I'll show you why. You can unclip those things and it's open. You can get inside it with one hand, and this is where all my filming equipment always goes, and I just wanted something easy to get at. It needs to be easy to film, to get the drone out. If it takes too long, I don't really want to do it. So yeah, it's a nice bag. I like it. I've only had it for a couple of days, so I'll have to test it and see, and then I'll let you know. I mean, I'm not a review channel. I could be, I suppose. I know about all of these things, the things that I took on the GDMBR. I never really thought about it. I don't know, if you want to see reviews, let me know. As far as the new stuff's concerned though, it's going to be a while before I know whether they're any good. What else have we got? Saddle, Ergon SMC, 80 miles on that so far. I like it so far. It seems okay. The first trip I did was about 80 miles over 2 days. I didn't have any issues, which is good. Also, this, the greatest thing ever made, click stand. It's like a prop. I'll show you. That's it. It collapses down. It's the size of about my hand, something like that. And then you just put it there and it stands up. I mean, couldn't be simpler. It's custom made. You take some measurements, you send it to the guy and he makes them. And he provides these little like bungee cords which clamp the brake on, so the wheel doesn't slide away. You have to do that. That's all my new stuff. Like I say, I'm trying to experiment. It might be wrong. I might change it. If this rack doesn't work out, I'll put it on my other bike. It works as a rear rack as well. So nothing is going to go to waste. But we're going to see. I'm experimenting. I'm learning. I don't really know much about bike packing. I know I want to be able to carry more stuff, but maybe that'll be on certain trips and not all. This is why things like this are good. These I don't have to use on the front. I could put them on the back and then have smaller capacity on the back. So I could go even lighter weight than I did on the GDMBR. Most people start heavy and go light. I think I'm going the other way. Well, I know I am. I started light. I reckon I was one of the lightest bikes on that tour at the time. Certainly the people I was hanging out with. Yeah. Probably because of my hiking sort of stuff. I was an ultralight hiker. And my instinct is to be ultralight. Anyway, I'm going heavier. I'm adding stuff. I'm probably going to go and find a campsite in a minute. It's only early, but you know, I can't ride. Every time I go over a little bump or anything, I'm getting sharp pains in my back. It's a shame. But then, you know, I'm lucky. This could have happened when I was out on my big trip, and that would have been a pain. That's that. Time for the next bit. This looks like a good spot. I'm out the way. I really doubt anyone's going to stumble across me here. I'm going to set the tarp up and then probably do some cooking, and it's going to rain, so I'm glad I brought the tarp. I brought it as an experiment. That's my plan, is to use a tarp more in the future for when it rains. Actually perfect. What a good test. I hope it does rain. Doesn't look too bad. I had to get creative with the lines, but this will do. I'll probably cook now, set up the tent later. Oh yeah, I got a chair. I'm going to bring chairs on my camp as well. So where did I put it? I'll find it, set it up. Super lightweight Helinox Chair Zero. I didn't miss a chair when I was on the GDMBR because there were so many picnic sites and so many tables and that stuff, but I might bring it sometimes. Nice and simple. Probably gonna sink. Actually very comfortable. There's so much room under here. This tarp is probably too big. It's the one that I use in my hammock. Saying that, I'll be able to get the bike under it and my tent. I'm considering, well, I have been for ages, trying to eat better on the trail. So I've got an idea to make vegetable burritos. Not vegetable ones, they got vegetables and spam. So I'm going to have a crack at that. Right, vegetable burritos. Use my new nano stove. I'm going to use it with the gas burner, just because I'm stealth camping. It's such a cool little thing. First of all, though, I need to cut the vegetables. They're all going to be fried up in this. I'm going to get an ultralight titanium one, obviously. I've already ordered it, truth be told. But I need a little pan, and then it's a plate as well, so that's the plan. I got this as a chopping board. Mushrooms. Pepper. Oh. I think I'd better put them in. I think I'll fry these up first. So I need the gas burner. Right, I'm going to fry all these up and then add in this rice, and I have Spam. Don't really know what to do. I think I'm going to put it all in and then just try and mash it up. I mean, the reason I'm doing this, I need to eat better when I'm bikepacking. I said this before I went away on the GDMBR, and I did nothing about it. I just ate terrible the whole time. So I was basically malnourished. So it's tricky because you've got to get food that, you know, you don't have to preserve, don't have to keep frozen or in the fridge, and all of this would last, you know, 3 or 4 days minimum, really. Basmati rice with green lentils. I'm going to put half in. This to put in as well. Fajita, chili and honey cooking paste. Done. What do you think? No, it doesn't. It looks nice. See what it tastes like. Actually, it's nice. Very nice. Time to assemble the plate. Spam and vegetable burrito. I was supposed to fry it. It's not a burrito. I don't know what it is. I can live with that. That's good. Genuinely. Just set the tent up. It's under the tarp. Put the bike under the tarp too, and everything else. A nice neat solution. Everything's covered. It's going to rain tonight, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Rained all night. Tarp did its job. It's nice and dry under here. Stopped now, but we're still getting the drops from the canopy. So yeah, it's good to hide out here. Gonna do some breakfast, make a coffee. But yeah, it's a good night. Slept well. It's a really nice little wood. Anyway, get the coffee on. I think my back feels a little bit better this morning. I wonder if it's just like the fallout from the exertion of the GDMBR. I don't know, maybe. I've had issues with... I've had all sorts of problems, really. Without too much information. Digestion. I've had a bad stomach since I've been back almost every day. I imagine that's because I'm just eating like a gannet. Just cramming food into my mouth. It could be that my body's just craving anything to get me back to my normal weight, and that's not going to do you any good. You come back from these things thinking, right, I'm going to keep this fitness, I'm going to maintain it, and it soon drops off. But I can get it back again. I did last time, after the Appalachian Trail. Talking of the AT, I remember when I got back from that, I remembered thinking I don't ever want to do a long trail ever again. But already I'm thinking of longer trails on the bike. I miss it, I definitely do. That's got to be a good thing. I'm glad I got this tarp. This is a definite win. The chair, maybe not. I'm quite happy sat on the ground. But having a tarp to sit under when it's raining. Right, breakfast in a minute. Still haven't used this as a twig stove. I'll have to at some point. So in the spirit of trying to eat better, I've got some oatmeal. Nothing wrong with oatmeal. Raisins. They have to be Peppa Pig ones. And I'm going to put chopped apricots. Again, this is all stuff I could do on the trail, so better breakfast with some fruit, sort of fruit. Good stuff anyway. As good as you can do it, I think. Probably could take fresh fruit. Which, yeah, that would make sense. But then you just eat fresh fruit. That's really not bad at all. All packed up. Left no trace, obviously. Just going to go back to the van and go home now. Strange video, I know. But you've got to work with what you've got, haven't you? So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.